Uh-huh. So, when dummy cops arrest FBI agents, right? Not yet.
Get cover! Get cover!
He's got a badge.
Oh, no, sir.
Federal Bureau, he's an FBI agent.
Yeah, you told me not.
Aggravated domestic? Yeah, with strangulation. We don't know if he's armed. Step up. All right.
I don't know how sick you are at the moment.
Let's put in pieces of gum is wild. Them is nicotine gums. That guy is a nicotine fiend, bro. I'm telling you. How I know about these gums, nicotine gums, bro? I was watching House MD. He done put me on that shit. But I don't know where to get nicotine gums, bro. The fuck do I get them shits? I don't even want them. I used to be addicted to cigs, bro. Like I said, I got addicted to them purposely, just so I can quit them, and then prove to myself that, yo, if I really want to do this shit, I can do it, bro. I can. Like, 4 months clean of them cigs now. It was so hard to quit, bro. Not even lie.
The Federal Bureau of Investigation, or the FBI, is one of the most powerful law enforcement agencies in the United States. And naturally, so are its agents who enjoy significant power with nationwide jurisdiction, allowing them to operate across state lines and internationally in certain cases, certainly more than an ordinary cop around the block. But what happens when an FBI agent messes up and gets arrested by cops? So today we will be shining light on 3 such cases where an FBI agent steps on the wrong side of the law and gets confronted by the cops. But first, please hit the like button to show some love to our new channel, as YouTube won't for posting such videos. Kicking off today's episode, let's travel all the way to Kalamazoo, Michigan, where this 41-year-old FBI agent, Richard Trask, not only betrayed his badge and everything he stood for, but also did it in one of the most appalling ways a man could do. On July 18, 2021, around 2 a.m. Kalamazoo County deputies received a distressing call from Richard's wife asking for help, reporting that she had been physically assaulted by Richard after the two returned from a swinger party that she didn't like.
Aggravated domestic? Yeah, with strangulation. We don't know if he's armed.
Sheriff's office. Sheriff's office. Anybody in?
Upon reaching the scene, the officers initiated a search for Richard and his wife, but they were nowhere to be found. Needless to say, cops undertake a lot of risks on a day-to-day basis. But in a case like this, all bets are off as the suspect isn't just familiar with law enforcement tactics, he practically lives them and breathes them as an FBI agent.
I say breathes them.
Yeah, he's behind anyway.
Imagine that.
House right now. So we don't know if he's armed. He's been drinking. Is he intoxicated? Trask, T-R-A-S-K, and first name Richard.
As the search for Richard continued, one of the officers eventually located Richard's wife. When questioned about the ins and outs of the incident, she disclosed something truly shocking.
You're not turning the volume off in this case. Keep it on the whole time.
You said at one point took your head and hit it against a nightstand?
Yeah.
How many times think you did that?
Multiple times, said Trask's wife.
He's hitting your head. You said he strangled you, choked you out.
She's got a pretty good laceration on the side of her head. She's got strangulation marks around her neck.
Richard's wife told the deputies that an argument broke out between the two after the couple returned from a couple's swinger party at the Delta Hotel in Oshtemo, Michigan, that she hadn't wanted to attend in the first place.
Where was this argument? Was this in your bedroom?
According to her, she was not really in the swinger lifestyle, which in turn left her husband in a consistently irritated state. Richard was drunk and began to argue about it on their way home, which later turned into a much heated spat once they were in their bedroom. But all of a sudden, the whole scene took a dark turn when Richard lost his cool and allegedly climbed on top of her in bed and repeatedly bashed her head into a nightstand. See the bloodstains? To break free, she attempted to grab his beard multiple times in self-defense, which only made Richard angrier, and he...
And you know, she knew this fool is like this, bro. She did. And then when it comes to alcohol, it do make you aggressive. So they already know about this shit like that, bro. Right. They still gonna pick on the aggressive fool, bro. And then still call the cops on them while the blast is out and shit. You be a laid back fool, they be looking at you like you weak to them. But it's like, yo, it's not even nothing like that. It's just like, just live in the moment. You know what I mean? But I don't look at it like that, bro. I don't.
He grabbed her throat with both hands and started to choke her. Had she not taken the desperate move to grab his testicles as hard as possible, who knew, in all probability, she could have died from Richard's assaults. After the whole incident, Richard took off in his car, but he kept on actively texting her, stating messages in a hateful manner.
At the tone, please record your message.
This nigga is still angry, bro. It's just sending you messages and stuff. He done got done hearing you. Whatever. Abuse. Straight full abuse, bro. Still sending you texts while you're away. He's still that mad. It's not done. Like, he really needs you to come back here so he can continue hitting on you, right? You know what I'm saying? This fool's be funny, bro.
Hey, Richard. It's Deputy Tate, Kalamazoo County Sheriff's Department. Just trying to talk to you. Looks like we have an incident at your house tonight. Trying to get your side of the story.
2 hours later, the cops tracked down Richard in a shopping center parking lot, and once confirmed, they wasted no time in confronting him.
Richard, step up.
What?
Step up. All right. Turn. Stand your hands back.
This nigga driving, this fool driving with no shot on and shit. Like, he really is ready for a combat. Like, he cannot hold his shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ready for a combat. He's in animal mode, like fat mode. For real, for real. Like in a boxing ring. Ready for that shit. Buster ass nigga. All just to. That's wild, bro. All just because you afraid you are mad at your wife, bro. Is that your wife or what? Whatever that fool is. All because of that? Because you mad. You can't get your ass some different pussy, bro. Wild. This is wild to me, bro. That just got to show, bro, the appearance don't mean shit. The appearance don't mean shit, bro. Look at this fool, all jacked up and stuff. The fool is all jacked up and stuff. You thought to yourself, oh, this is meant to protect me. You never thought this is meant to attack you, huh? Now look at you. You are getting arrested. Cause this fool is out of control. But you seen this, but you thought he different with you, huh? That showed you your true colors. He's still skeptical though. This nigga is still skeptical. Now look who's arrested.
What is going on? What is going on?
Hey, weapons on you?
No?
Okay,
What
where
is
are your
going
guns on?
on, bro? He said, what is going on? When are you getting arrested, you stupid bitch?
All right, Richard. I'm going to read you your Miranda warnings.
Richard was arrested and charged with an assault with an intent to do great bodily harm. Take a look at how the special FBI agent flipped the script during his virtual sentence hearing and made claims that it wasn't him, but the alcohol made him do it.
I cannot take back what happened that night, but I can find solace in knowing that
This fool gonna blame the
my
drug.
wife has forgiven me for what happened because she knows in her words, that night was not you. I cannot recall any details of that night, but I do take responsibility.
Well, alcohol...
That's the worst of the worst, bro. That's the worst of the worst kind of junkies, bro. You're going to blame on your drug because you acted the way you did. This is like me blaming my Zaza for tripping out. Like, damn, I'm on the Zaza for tripping out. Now I'm tripping out and whatnot. That's like me blaming the Zaza for all this. If you cannot handle it, why use it? What the fuck? I don't get people, bro. Next thing, fools is falling asleep in the middle of the road. We've seen this a lot of times, bro. Keeping up with dummies. This is a series right here. What? This is a series right here, bro. We're keeping up with dummies. What the fuck? Fools falling asleep in the middle of the road. Others out here calling themselves me, he, me, her as pronouns, having pronouns as me, her. Well, whole time this is a fucking whole dude. This is a dude you can see, but his pronouns is me, her. Different socks on, He's by the pool. He got different socks on, and it's summer. It's so hot, but he's sandbasking with different socks on, and this is winter socks too. Mind you, it is so hot at this point. The temperature is so. He's tripping out. Cars pulling up to him. You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. And he's just back and forth with his fools, bro. Like, if you cannot handle that shit, why even take a lot, bro? And like I say, bro, it's nothing wrong with getting, you know what I'm saying, like drinking alcohol. Like, it's just that you know your limit. You know your limit. My tolerance for weed is not the same as your tolerance. It's not. I can smoke every single day for a whole year. You can't even smoke 3 days a week. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't handle that much, like, why take all that much and then go be like, oh, it's all the alcohol, man. I don't gonna trip all over. What the fuck? What were you thinking? You know how you get when you're on that like that, but you know you seen this coming, fool. So.
Or not, what Richard did was outright criminal and should be behind bars for his actions. However, he ultimately pleaded no contest to a single charge of aggravated assault, and as part of the plea agreement, agreed never to work in law enforcement within the state of Michigan ever again. The prosecution explained that they reached this agreement because Richard's wife refused to cooperate and testify against her husband, fearing that would destroy his career. Watch out for this former public servant. He might try to join a local police department near you or in any of the other 49 states. Up next, we have another Michigan case involving undercover Las Vegas FBI agent Ruben Hernandez. In the early hours of December 6, 2016, Grand Rapids police officers were called to...
Now, pull up in here real quick. I gotta confirm this. Imagine that. You know I gotta confirm. The fuck? Let's continue.
Planet Fitness after receiving calls about a man seen brandishing a gun inside the fitness center. But as they arrived on the spot, something unexpected happened and the suspect started firing at them.
Start firing, start shooting, popping.
Give me this one.
The suspect fired 3 rounds at the police, but thankfully no one got hurt. He was later apprehended by the Grand Rapids cops only to get shocked by the fact that the shooter was not just anyone but an FBI agent.
Just scared for his life. He thought somebody was onto him. It's understandable. You fools was in the dark creeping up on him and shit. I understand too. Like, what the fuck? Imagine that. It is what? What time is this? Well, body cam say, what time is this, bro? I can't see. Where did they put the time in the body cam, bro? I can't see shit. Bro, I think this is the time. Half past midnight, bro. I'm blasted than a muff. I'm walking. I'm trying to go get some munchies, huh? I see fools creeping up on me, but I'm packing. It's in the dark. I always got my earphones on, so you know I'm popping this fool. What the fuck? I understand that, bro. I understand that now. When as soon as he realized that, hey, that's his cops, he retreated. Did you see that? He fell on the ground. Nice.
He's got a badge.
Oh, no, sir.
Federal Bureau of... He's an FBI agent.
After the arrest, the officers ran a background check on him and found that the name of the person in custody was Ruben Hernandez, an FBI agent from Las Vegas. A drunk Hernandez caused a commotion inside an all-night gym in Grand Rapids, then opened fire at a responding officer dispatched to investigate. Clearly, Hernandez is drunk as a skunk here and can be heard repeatedly apologizing to the officers for his actions.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry, sir.
See how he's talking about he's drunk, bro. He drunk, bro. And like this here, here's how it is, bro. Like I said, don't use it if you cannot handle it, right? Right. Whatever you use intensifies your emotions, bro. So think about it, bro. I'm scared to the motherfucker. If I see somebody tripping up on me like this and he's not alone, bro, And this fool got some shit like he can hit me with this shit. Like, hey, it's 3 of this fool's. He got shields on them. What the fuck? I'll start popping real quick. 1 200 here, shit. Oh, it's you? Alright, bet. Let me retreat real quick. Because why are you creeping up on me, bro? You're supposed to be coming like police, hands up. You're supposed to be doing that. They didn't do none of that, bro. Oh, did they? They did it. Shit.
I'm so sorry, oh man, just get me out of here, man. I want to go home to my family.
Not yet. We have to talk to you.
To me? Can I please get out of here? I'm so sorry. Please get me out of here, man.
Hernandez does a little more of that on his entire way to the police station, where he is further questioned and charged with 3 felony charges, including assault with intent to commit great bodily harm less than murder, discharging a firearm at or near a building, and possession of a firearm while under the influence of alcohol. The 8-year veteran of the FBI was also terminated from his office. Shortly after the arrest, Hernandez's lawyer said that he only had a vague, hazy recollection of the events, likely due to a paranoia attack fueled by alcohol. Hernandez pleaded no contest to the charges in hopes of avoiding...
Bro, it's not a paranoia attack, bro. Like I was saying, I know y'all gonna be like, you gonna blame the alcohol. I seen this coming. Didn't I see this shit coming, bro? I fucking seen this shit coming, bro. But listen to me, bro. When I think about it, like I was saying, like I'll be blasted too. Like, damn, motherfucker, right. This shit intensifies the emotions too. So it intensifies your scanning of your surrounding, you know what I'm saying, your awareness, fool, like you're so aware, like shh. So if 3 fools is creeping up on you, you sensing this, man. It's midnight, they still creeping up on you. You just pop out in the direction 1 2 1 2 to see what's up. They start popping back, yeah, gone. But you gotta obviously looking at what you're popping, so if you see his cops, retreat that way, you retreat it.
Jail time. While a no contest plea doesn't admit guilt, it is treated as such during sentencing, which may sometimes result in leniency in the sentencing process. And this could have worked with Hernandez's case, as even the public prosecutor, after seeing Hernandez's exemplary records and his remorse, recommended that he should not be put behind bars as no one was harmed during the altercation. However, the judge had something else in mind.
You're a man who lived an exemplary life up until the day that this incident occurred. Anytime anyone takes a shot at any peace officer, being locked up is a reality. That I could not in conscience follow the prosecutor's recommendation of no jail.
The judge sentenced Hernandez to 4.5 months of jail time and probation for 2 years.
Hold on a second. We got 9 minutes, right? Let me see something. I wanna see if how they creeped up on him, bro. Because I'm thinking they creeped up on him, right? For him to start popping. Most replayed, bro. I know they wanted to see if, yeah, they was creeping up on him, huh? And then he was having blood revisions and shit.
December 6th, 2016, Grand Rapids police officers were called to Planet Fitness after receiving calls about a man seen brandishing a gun inside the fitness center. But as they arrived on the spot,
this fool was still flexing his glove. No, he was just drunk, bro. I'm thinking to myself, I didn't miss this part, bro. I'm thinking to myself, he just seen fools creeping on him on the dog, bro. Fuck. This fool, he was flexing that glizzy. The thing is, he was just too drunk, bro. He couldn't handle the liquor. Yeah, that's not handling the liquor, bro. He cannot handle that shit. Now, that's not me, bro. The fuck. That was different, 2 different scenarios. That was 2 different scenarios. 2 different scenarios. I don't know how I missed that, bro. But I caught up real quick, mate. Fools be missing shit and then just keep on going. Yeah, fuck you missed that bitch. You ain't even see that what you missed. Plus, y'all didn't even tell me I missed that shit. What the fuck? Niggas just creeping. Y'all be weird sometimes, bro. You didn't even tell me I missed that. You just there on my life.
That wasn't done here by us. That was before he made contact with us. So
Do we want to get info?
yeah, we'll find out.
He wanted to see a picture before he talked to us.
So your supervisor's notified?
Yeah, let me call them.
As the cops turned their attention towards John, asking more questions, he began to get evasive, giving half-baked answers, and soon stepped back to report the incident to his supervisors. That is when the officers, in what they thought to be a private off-the-camera chat, whispered this unexpected revelation about John. In the audio, one of the cops can be heard saying that John reeks of alcohol, and he also noticed him chewing a lot of gum, probably to hide the smell on his breath. From this point forward, the cops become increasingly suspicious of him until they eventually decide to grill him some more to get to the
But how you even know it's 14 pieces of gum? That's what I'm saying. They probably be on some bust activity. Somebody's chewing gum. Just because it's so large, so big, you're gonna think of yourself like, how many is those? 1, 2, 14 pieces of gum. How you know it's 14 pieces of gum in his mouth? That's weird. Do you lie?
Bottom of the truth.
Did you get a call from him
I
tonight?
shoot you.
What's that?
With
Did
that
you
lie
get a call
card.
from him tonight?
With that lie detector. I shoot you with the lie detector, man. I shoot you with it. Popped you. Y'all seen that replay? Replay that bit like lie detector, man. Not catch anybody in the lie.
Someone called us, and we're still trying to figure out who called us to warrant, let's say he was in trouble or something. That wasn't you?
Listen, I'm not going to answer anything right now. I have no idea.
How come you're not going to answer anything?
Well, I mean, I got to wait for, talking to my superiors and everything else to see.
You told the lieutenant you're coming down here to kind of shed some light on what happened.
Right. No, I'm here. And then there's also going to be a special agent from the RA here. He's, I don't know if you know, S.A. Burns or anything.
Yeah.
He's going to come down here.
This fool don't even look like he's chewing gum, bro. Why did you just throw? He just spit out the 40 pieces of gum that quick. Why would you throw it?
After some time, John asked the cops if he could fetch his phone charger from his rental car, and upon their return inside, the cops noticed something they should have checked way before.
I know that you want to wait for chain of command. Before I leave, I just want to know if you're armed at this point.
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes.
Sidearm issued.
Yeah, it's right. Right.
Okay.
It's my lock right here.
Yep, all right. Okay.
If you are wondering why an FBI agent should not carry a gun here, you must understand that in Michigan and many other states in the U.S., it is illegal to carry firearms under the influence of alcohol. Hard to imagine how an FBI agent could miss that fact, right? Soon after, Special Agent Burns showed up at the scene. Once debriefed on John's condition, the agent wasted no time and straight away went to work.
Salazar?
Yeah, are you Trey?
No, I'm Sean Burns. I'm the SSR.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay. Just let them do what they got.
Okay. All right, hold it. There you go.
Okay, you got your crutch, right?
Yeah,
You can hold on to that.
The cops go on to detain John on the suspicion of DUI, seizing his firearms, and from there he is later taken for his breathalyzer test.
Need you to seal your lips and blow and tell the beeps.
All right, ready?
Yep, seal your lips and blow. Keep going. There you go.
Looks like the cops were right about one thing. John was indeed drunk, and the results were not surprising to anyone.
Your BAC right now is .116.
That's above.
Oh, yeah. At 5:22 in the morning. Legal limit in Michigan is .08. So, we'll probably be holding on to your firearm.
In Michigan, the legal limit for driving is .08, and John is slightly over this limit. No biggie, right? However, considering the circumstances, it's reasonable to assume that his blood alcohol level was even higher an hour earlier when he was actively driving on his way to the police station. Not to mention that his firearm was with him during this entire period, a crime that under Michigan law is punishable with a fine of up to $100 and 93 days in jail. However, John was not charged with DUI, carrying while under the influence, or any other crime due to lack of evidence. When asked for the comments, Kent County Prosecutor Chris Becker's office said they reviewed reports on Salazar, but didn't have enough evidence to charge him with anything. Shame if you ask us, FBI or not, if there's one fundamental principle that shapes our society, it is the very idea that the law applies to all. That's all for today, folks, and thanks for watching.
Yeah, bro, and also, that alcohol will get you out of your element, bro. It will knock you out. Then having that fool flexing his gun, trying to be all tough, you know. Why are you flexing your gun? At the club? This fool is flexing his gun, trying to look cool for the house. He looks so childish doing that shit. Ah, this nigga is wild. Your phones are fun. Oh. But the YouTube vid. Let me stop that one.